Welcome back to 5 Minute Knives, the channel that makes a lot of sheaths for cops. Today, we're going to talk about a knife that was designed for law enforcement, the Kabar TDI Tanto. People gonna hate it when I say Tanto, so Tanto knife. And this one's in a fully serrated variety. And this is my customer that sent this one in, Matt. Thank you, Matt, for sending this one in. Appreciate you, bud. And we're going to talk about the sheath and the knife. But first, let's sell you guys one of these custom Kydex sheaths. And we're back. Okay, hopefully you guys bought a custom Kydex cheap, and you did so by emailing me at dragonscalejoe@gmail.com. And just send me a picture of the knife that you're thinking about having a sheath made for. I will hit you back with a quote once we figure out how you want to carry it and what color options you want. I generally make these style of sheaths, the pancake style. So you have two colors to pick from. You get a combat loop, that's what this thing is. It's like a tech lock with a button that's easier to actuate. You can lock it as well. And you get your choice of finishing washers as well. So here is the Kabar TDI Law Enforcement Tanto knife. And let's go ahead and get this sucker out. There she is. She's got Earl all over from the sheath making process. This just came from the shop, my buddy Matt. And this was the sheath, so nice. I actually had to make it twice. So I made this sheath, which looks fine enough, but I noticed when I was mounting the combat loop, do you see how the spacers kind of go a little wonk? That's because the eyelets were set a little bit off, just ever so slightly off. And I don't make junk, and I try to keep up good quality standards. So Matt, you're gonna get this sheath as a backup. It works totally fine, by the way. So he was gonna order an ulti clip regardless. Just didn't fit the combat loop tech lock perfectly. See that? That's enough for me to remake a sheath right there. That's enough. So you're gonna get extra hardware in the package here. And here's your actual good sheath that I made for ye, mon ami. And there she is. So not too shabby. Proud of this one. And as you can see, everything lines up perfectly. I also used slightly larger washers, mashed them down. And if you're in the foregrip position, you can push off like so. Now, so he's gonna be drawing weak hand. So he's just gonna pull out like so. He holds this in a reverse grip. You guys know me. I don't hold any knife in a reverse grip. I like this grip better. Reason being is it's the same muscle memory as my mechanism, mechanism. Also the same as a punch. It's just under duress, I know one thing, right? So Matt is apparently a little more well-versed in how he likes to do things. So he kind of holds it like so. Make sense? So that's how we made it. This is in those Deathstroke OD green and orange coloration that I love. And this knife is actually really cool, guys. Overall length is 7 and 9/16 inches. Blade length is 3 and 11/16 inches, so just over 3 inches here. I believe the steel is a 1095. The blade shape is a Tanto style. You get this kind of plain edge here, right here, and then we're serrated down here. TDI, I believe that stands for Terrible Damage Implement. Put that in the title. Look how nasty that is. That'd be nasty. Mashu, please be careful with this thing. So it's actually very, very sharp. This thing runs for about $60. I'm seeing it now. That's not too bad. The Rockwell on it's a 57 to 59, so fairly easy to sharpen. It says it's got a hollow grind. There's a hollow grind here and a bit of a flat here. Hollow, flat, I believe. So not too bad. I like this in the foregrip position personally. For my money, this is nice. That's nice stuff. So here's a look at the Knurfel, and she's a sweet pea. I like this knife a lot. I think it's really, really nice. For the money, is it worth it? Hell yeah. Like $60 for something like this. This is bad animal. This is a bad Larry Appleton. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Poke, poke. Yeah, I like this knife a lot. I just wanted to show it to you guys really quickly. I don't know how much of a review this was. It's more of a, sheath showing off kind of vibe. So, and Mashi wanted me to make a video anyway, shouting him out. Of course, I enjoy doing that. Thank you for the business, bud. I really appreciate you. You get the secondary sheath included for free. Here's this. Oh, and I didn't get a chance to show you. I know you guys are going to ask. Here's the sheath that it comes with. So kind of an IWB design. And it's okay. No wobble. Actually works out pretty well. Very squared off though. This is going to poke you inside if you carry this IWB appendix as Mashu is. So that's the problem. That's why he was getting rid of it. So there's the sheath that it comes with. Really weird hardware here. There's the clip. It's okay. Not my favorite thing. There's the knife again. And then for comparison, here's my sheath. And there we go. She's in there. No wobble. Actually, to be fair, there's no wobble in this one either. So it's just, this is a lot sharper. The OD green and orange just looks sick. So I think you're going to be happy, bud. If you're not, I'm not going to make it a third time. So that's as good as she gets from me. Made with love. I appreciate the business. If you ever need any sheaths in the future, I'm your man, of course. Looking forward to future builds, bud. And guys, let me know what you think about this TDI, terrible damage implement. Sorry about all the oil on it throughout this review here, but she just came from the shop, and I like to keep them well oiled so they're safe on their trip back home. But it's a good looking piece, interesting piece, takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, I like it in the foregrip position. I think that's just bad animal. Rah, rah. So a lot of leverage in that way. Mashu likes it like so, and I think a lot of you guys are gonna like this in the reverse grip as well. Those serrations are nasty. Just a ferocious implement, if you ask me. You know, they make them in a smaller variety as well. Every bit is lethal, if you ask me, for your taters. But this one's just got a hell of a pucker factor, don't it? Right? Isn't it scaring you, even through the screen? So, every time I resheath this thing, I get a little nervous. So there you go. There she be. Anyway, hope you appreciate the sheath, bud. And the TDI is pretty badass, if you ask me. Would I pick this up? Yeah. Yeah, I would purchase this. This is legal for me to carry too. Not bad. I don't know about on duty. I'd probably get the smaller one for duty. Maybe the non-serrated. But this isn't bad. This is really good for seatbelt cutting and all that stuff. So yeah, actually, I take it back. Maybe I go serrated. That's the end of my 2 cents on the Kabar TDI with custom Kydex sheath. And I will see you guys next time on 5 Minute Knives.